Greetings everyone and welcome to Director Arketer Live, the Saturday open mic article wait as fate has decreed. I am joined of course already by this person, also Ezoob, Memes of Destruction.
Hello.
Memes of Destruction, I'm aware that you're trying to recruit my talent from out beneath me, just for the record. If you want to stick around anyway, that's fine, just for the record, noting. Also, greetings to Ezoob, and of course, Angry Froben who's mentioning chat, and no mistake, Gray, who I am of course grateful for all of you being here, in context in some cases.
Yay.
Right, so how have all your weeks been? I don't know about you, but mine has been rather taxing. In a good way for the most part. For the most part.
Mine's been taxing and uneventful.
I've been planning just many different wonderful things for you tomorrow.
Yes, that's right, everyone. It's almost time for Frenemies Forever. The
Yay!
monthly broadcast for a whole hour in which I am contractually obligated to spend time with Steam in isolation. At least in a teleconference call, so no physical contact will occur. There is that. And I should always focus on the positive. We should all focus on the positive. Like that. That's...
You got hack accentuate positive feeling, innate the negative. I'm sorry.
Well, normally I'd be horrified, but strictly speaking, that's an excellent song with a quality message. Well, let's see, where shall we start? Ezoob, how have you been?
I've been alright.
Good, good. Memes, how have you been? Sitting there muted. Good, good. Moving on. First off, the BBC News Company has reported that paralyzed rats have been able to learn to walk thanks to what amounts to sort of a spinal injury bridging technique. Paralyzed rats have been able to walk again after spinal cords were bathed in chemicals and zapped electricity. Scientists have shown an injury to the spinal cord stops the brain controlling the body, or at least used to. The study in the journal Science showed that injured rats could even learn to sprint with spinal stimulation. Experts said it was an exceptional study and that restoring function after paralysis can no longer be dismissed as a pipe dream. In 2011, a man from Oregon in the US was able to stand up again while his spinal cord was stimulated with electricity. Rob Summers had been paralyzed from the chest down from being hit by a car. News researchers at the Swiss Federal Institute of Technology, EPFL, say they have restored far more than movement in rats, which became able to run and climb stairs. Quote unquote, a reawakening.
I'll still stick to mechanical limbs, thank you very much.
This is bad. We're getting closer and closer to making the Skaven every day.
You know, you say that, Gray,
The cripples
and
will rise.
a similar point was made during the Friday side quest, as I recall. But that's not my concern precisely.
Teaching rats to drive, zapping them with electricity to get them to walk again. This is bad.
Here's the question I ask you. What stops the super elite in society from, when they get old, say, oh, I don't know, paying or by some quasi-legal means acquiring the body of a genetically compatible, healthy young person to slap their head on?
Oh.
Well, that's a
Do you know what stops them from doing that?
In Russia right now.
Oh, sorry, what was that you said?
That's an entirely different study being done in Russia right now. They've already transplanted a human head.
So I hear, although the results were not...
They're really
Yeah,
ahead of
great.
the game there.
Well, yes, funny you should say, this is my concern now. See, one of the things that's been stopping them from doing that, from that being a really cool, awesome thing to do, is that up until fairly recently, when you sever the spinal cord, say at the neck, say if you're going to transplant an entire head or try to swap out a brain, you can have the brain survive in the new body. You can have the head survive in the new body, but it will be a paralyzed body. It's not really considered worth it. People, I think, would rather try to just outlast the Reaper in a body that is capable of moving under their command. But once that problem is solved, I think we should all be very concerned, and that especially when it comes to.
I think we should fund this project.
You can in your reality. We'll see how it pans out. But I think for the rest of us, we should all take a very close look at our future prominent politicians and celebrities and check their necks very carefully for stitches and or scars.
Brain matter can't.
Thanks to your timelines, with your timelines of inflation, I could just straight up go to the future and be like, yeah, I'm a rich person. Look at all this money I have.
Oh, Ark, you've protected. I swear I can speak. Sorry, my apple is appling.
I'm already technically rich, but if I go in the future, I'm more rich. How do you think I'm able to afford everything?
In any case, you were saying, James.
Oh, you've perfected time travel.
Yes.
They claim to, but that's not at all remotely plausible.
Well, actually, whenever we go through time travel, my hair is singed.
I'm not retreading the argument about how insane time travel is, even as a fictional contrivance is. Again, we've been down that road again and again and again, like a damn time loop, which is one of the better things that results from attempts at actual time travel.
Oh, so we're in a paradox.
No, we're not, because time travel doesn't work!
I see what you did
Time
there.
travel definitely works.
See, Steam doesn't actually get good time travel technology until probably for another 3 or 4 years, I think.
Yeah, she's still using phone booths.
It's true.
But
Thought
before
doors,
that, I
that's
think you were
what you
saying
need.
something else means. You're talking about the spinal cord reattachment surgeries?
Oh, yeah, I heard about that like a few weeks ago. I actually sent that, I think, over to Ranting Monkey just because I realized that he has some, I think, either some degenerative or whatever particular issue. And then one of my friends...
a spinal injury.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
and I note that the curing of those illnesses, that's great. Injuries, this is the good side of it. But the fear of the Reaper is a powerful thing, and the elites are very big on not being susceptible to the same things the rest of us plebeians have to face.
Oh, well,
eventually they'll just be a brain sitting in a rotting brain sitting in a new body. We have no way of stemming the degradation of the brain cells at this point, so that's avoided for now.
That sounds very reassuring, but keep in mind that once you stick that onto a fairly active body... Look, have you seen what passes political leaders these days as it is? Have you looked at a picture of Pelosi recently? Look, you could take any random picture of Pelosi and put the caption on there, "Where are my grandchildren that don't visit anymore?" And it would absolutely fit. And Biden, when he speaks, it's now an objective, incredibly successful meme. There's a very good chance he doesn't know where he is most of the time.
I'll just listen to the phonograph.
See, this is why people need to move to a capitalist dictatorship.
So put these hyper-elite brains, however degraded, in new bodies that at least make them look nicer. And what you have there, at very least, is some very high-quality puppetry for those with actual power.
So wait, you're saying that Weekend at Bernie's will be an actual thing?
Oh, it already is.
We're halfway there already.
No, he got back up again.
No, I'm talking about Sanders, but yes.
Oh, and we're going to keep
Sanders is in better condition, comparatively speaking.
Well, I mean that, and Joe Biden, he just needs better denture adhesive. That's all.
Corn pop.
I think that Joe is just genuinely high when he does those things.
That's what happens when you sniff all that hair.
Well, I mean,
I miss the smell of my grandchildren's hair.
Wait, were they
either he has dementia, either Joe has like dementia of some sort, and that's like, why is he being allowed to run? Or he's high, covering something else up. I want Joe Biden to be high. That would be the greatest thing.
Joe Biden's always high.
Going back to the science, the spinal cord of the rats was cut in 2 places, which I'm sure Peter would throw a huge fit over. That meant messages could not travel from the brain to legs, but the spinal cord was still in one piece. The researchers then tried to repair the damage, and in advance from the Rob Summers study, the spinal cord was first injected with chemicals to stimulate the nerves in the spine. The base of the spinal cord was then electrically stimulated as well. The scientists say they were reawakening the quote-unquote spinal brain. However, this was not sufficient to restore movement. The rats were supported in a robotic harness and were shown a treat which they needed to learn to walk towards. The lead researcher, Professor Gregor Cotin, said, over time, the animal regained the capacity to perform 1, 2 steps. In a long run, eventually we gained the capacity to sprint over the ground, climb stairs, and even pass obstacles. He told the BBC, it is completely unexpected to see this recovery. They walk and climb stairs voluntarily. The scientists were shown that new nerves were forming across the injury, and there were also changes in the brain. This is not, however, a cure for spinal cord injuries in people yet. And this is great news for people who do have spinal cord injuries. Also, ones they are perhaps willing to accept.
Well, this is also very necessary because I believe, didn't scientists recently teach rats how to drive?
Oh, yes. That's adorable by comparison.
Well, I mean, it could lead to more accidents. So if you had more rat injuries, you should be able to help restore their mobility after terrible accidents.
When you get them in a faster vehicle, yes. But the twist there is that those vehicles were basically like tiny RC cars, just adorable little ratmobiles. I want pet rats now, just so I can teach them to drive too. I don't think I really have the months necessary to train them to that end.
Oh, maybe they can teach you.
Rats driving. Is that
drive.
like, in Beetlejuice?
I could totally drive if I wanted to.
The little...
See, I'm more of a reptile person myself, but yeah, like a ratmobile sounds fun.
Oh, you are a fan of Scalies. I like you, Miss Steam.
Degenerate. I'm more of a bad person myself.
Not really humanoid animals. Thank you very much. Just animals.
Miss Steam is a lizard person.
Oh. Go on.
I mean, I do have a giant war turtle.
A what turtle?
A Pokemon?
Yeah, war turtle.
Mr.
Arketer
Clanky.
Turtle or tortoise?
turtle.
Okay.
The distinction does seem quite vague to me personally, but Professor Reggie Edgerton from the University of California, Los Angeles was part of the team which helped Rob Summers stand again. He told the BBC the study was quote-unquote important. And it was becoming clear that engaging the brain was the key. Yeah, they got to make the rat want to step. It demonstrates the importance of training rehabilitation, he said. Both procedures only work while the spinal cord is being stimulated, even though new nerves have bridged the injury. They keep on saying that like it requires, plugging him into the wall, but I'm pretty sure that it...
Didn't they say earlier as well, they had to be in a robotic harness?
I'm wondering...
They are giving rats power armor.
They're making a rodent exo squad.
So...
I think... You know Pickle Rick? He turns into, like, the rat warrior?
Well, this is like the opposite kind of situation. Like, the rats are getting... We're doomed!
Well, it's like, it's Pickle to, like, rat thing, so then it would naturally be rat thing to, like... Yeah, we're gonna have Fallout, but with rats.
Gonna have pickle rats? Little sweet shurikens?
Yes.
Okay.
We're doomed. The rat uprising will begin.
One of the happier outcomes. Look, I think that's quite possible that if we have rats that are this well educated, they may very well be more civil than we tend to be.
Have you seen this game?
At least if they have a chaos god.
We don't have chaos gods in practice, so depending on which SCP files you read.
I don't know. Hillary's like one step below.
I wouldn't say chaos god. They're pretty stuck in their ways. They're probably more order line than anything else.
I think they refer to him as either the God Emperor or the Cheeto Führer.
I mean, like the Christian and the Muslim gods are kind of schizo. So.
What? I don't know about that.
See, I think that we should worry for the chicken uprising, because that's gonna happen. They outnumber humans. They outnumber all the chickens in the world versus the U.S. military. That's 15,000 to 1.
Yep.
Have they run a
That's completely
simulation?
fine by me. I eat chicken and fish. Like, so
But what
Look,
if
I'm
the
just
rats
worried
and the
about the price of flour after we make all that fried chicken.
Yeah, I'm pretty
What about-
sure
what
that
if the
even at
rat and chicken come
15,000 to
up?
1, a properly armed
Have-
soldier
have
can
you
take out
guys ever
15,000
played-
chickens.
Have you guys ever played Legend of Zelda? You hit the chicken a few times and then it's just the apocalypse rains on you.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's a joke option, though. I don't think the chickens actually give a shit. They
killing
look at the chicken who got butchered by Link and go, oh, well, that sucks for them.
killing Chook says, "Hey, Sloppy. Hey, handsome."
Yes, Joker is here.
Oh, Killing Joker. Greetings, I'm glad to see you are about and well. Sincerely.
Oh, did your channel just get nuked, Joker? Because I was watching him on the spaceship because I like the spaceship, and then all of a sudden the stream was unavailable for stuff and things.
No,
probably
that's
just copyright claim to hell.
standard
Oh,
practice.
Gotcha.
Joker runs his channel, and I highly recommend it to everyone, as basically a radio station by necessity, because with some regularity, YouTube eventually realizes that he's streaming music, and that's just not acceptable.
Usually around the 3.5 hour mark, he gets taken down. So
At least once. And sometimes, if they're really alert and at the helm, they take him down immediately after when he comes back. But he always returns, and that's for the best, because he's probably one of the best radio stations out there.
But the Joker came back the very next day.
It doesn't
We
work
thought
if
he
you're not
was a
using
god.
chat. It really doesn't work.
Sorry.
We've been over this before, memes. Look, let's move on. We've got a lot of articles lined up today, courtesy of Steam and Truman.
You know,
Shocking photos of Congressman Kitty Hill are revealed showing off Nazi-era tattoo while smoking a bong, kissing a female staffer, and posing nude on wife-sharing sites.
You know,
Damn.
what was like that Brickleberry or whatever cartoon where it's like a black guy humping an obese transgender? This just makes me think it's that.
That would be funny, only that was a cartoon. This is apparently just the world we live in.
Congresswoman Kitty Hill revealed the showing of Nazi.
Read for us, Steam.
But at
I'm
that volume as
trying
well.
to make sense of it.
Kitty Hill, 32, has been seen in a series of shocking photographs obtained exclusively by DailyMail.com. Hill was pictured kissing and brushing a young female staffer's hair, who DailyMail.com identified as Morgan Desjardins from Santa Clarita, California. The then 20-year-old began a throuple relationship with Hill and her husband, Kenny Heslep, shortly after she started working for Hill in 2017. Don't we usually object to people getting in sexual relationships with their employees? I seem to think that would
Well,
used to be
you know,
a thing.
Why? I do
This
it.
is a progressive
And
utopia
no
that
one
we
should
live
be
in.
following your example, Steam. No one.
Nah.
it's hard to accuse you of nepotism if you kill them afterwards.
Yeah, that's very true.
Should we judge the Steam of the past by today's moral standards?
Yes.
Yes.
No.
Texts and photos between Hill, Heslep, and the Desjardins reveal the throuple was steamy at first, but ended with Hill leaving them quote-unquote high and dry. The congressman was also seen posing naked while smoking a bong on 9/11 in 2017, as a tattoo of a Nazi-era Iron Cross on a bikini line is on full display. And that's
So-
probably the least relevant thing of the lot,
Is
in
it,
my opinion.
is it the Nazi Iron Cross? Because there's a lot of Iron Crosses out there.
It,
Yeah,
it actually
I-
looks like a four-leaf. I think it looks like a clover, personally.
I don't care. The tattoo is probably the least relevant thing in the entire case. The tattoo could open the congresswoman to accusations of hypocrisy after she criticized racist Facebook posts that included a similar-looking cross. Okay, well, actually, I take that back. Now it's relevant.
Ooh, yeah, that's the
That
mirror
guy's-
force principle. Yeah, as soon as if you criticize somebody for something, you open yourself up to the exact same criticism. So be wary.
I mean, it usually just falls under Sargon's law. When an ideologue makes a claim about a person, it's more than likely that it also applies to them.
Oh, that's projection.
Projection, also classical Marxism. Remember, accuse them of what you're guilty of. Sources revealed Hill and his lab also posted naked photos online in 2016 under a thread called "Would you F *** K my wife and wife sharing?"
So they were socializing the means of reproduction? I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. This is like this is just the collaboration of everything the right hates and everything the left hates. I mean, you got the LGBT, you got what was that? Like a not a like a threesome relationship going on there.
I mean, to each their own. I mean, as long as they're all consenting adults and everything, and as long as there's nothing illicitly illegal about it. I mean, you could say that marijuana is still illegal federally, so as a federally elected official, that could be a problem.
As a congresswoman specifically, yes, that's questionable. Also, the photo dates back to 2016. Was that yet legal when where the photo was taken? Were they breaking the law then? What is their official stance on legalization? I want to know, because now we need to see how well their actions line up with what they say.
Well, weed is just absolutely weed is dangerous. We have to ban weed. Go on a drug. Go on a more safer drug like opium.
No. And once again, you should never ever follow Steam's example.
You should always follow my example. Never listen to anything Arketer says.
As long as you follow an 1850s dictator.
Hill's wild lifestyle has been laid bare in a cache of texts and image photographs obtained by Daily Mail, as sources revealed. Hill and Heslip also posted fake photos under a thread called "Would you F *** my wife?" Here we have a censored photo.
Not that much censored, really.
I was going to say.
Well, you get the idea, but it's censored enough to where I don't have to worry about a strike, so there's that. Katie Hill 32 has been sued.
If you really pay attention, you can kind of see her crotch.
You know, I couldn't find
I think
it.
you're trying too hard, Steam.
It's true. Though, actually, like, scroll up, like, how did they censor that? That's, like, a beautiful way to look at the censorship.
Well, you know, they immediately take off the nipple, and you're right, but it does look like they just took a marker to the photo.
But look at like the Iron Cross. The alleged Iron Cross. It looks more like a clover to me personally.
Maybe she likes Lucky Charms. We don't know.
Exactly.
Look, it's a pretty crappy tattoo, but it could be interpreted as either, which I stress is proof of being a really crappy tattoo. You're saying, Steve?
I love how they circled the Iron Cross while also trying to censor vagina. It's great.
Exactly.
It's poor work. It's shoddy work.
Like,
isn't this from CNN originally? What'd you expect?
Now, Daily Mail is claiming they have the original exclusive photos, so they must have done the censorship. And wow, what a job!
it's genuinely just done in MS Paint.
Yeah.
But it shows a. No, it looks like they just straight up took a marker. That doesn't look like MS Paint. It looks actually worse than MS Paint. It looks like they just scribbled a marker on there and scanned it and called it good enough.
It's true. I do have the
that was good
Apple
enough.
version of MS Paint, and it's genuinely trash. But I use it for everything.
MS Paint, you know, it gets the job done sometimes.
Exactly.
But it shows a naked
But I
hill
have the
holding
Apple version of that.
giant bog filled with a murky brown liquid. Who knows? Taken on September 11th, 2017, on a bikini line set to a Nazi-era Iron Cross. Maybe. The kissing picture again, and of course, her naked. Okay, actually that's pretty funny, mostly for the expression of the staffers getting their hair brushed.
She's really into it, and then the staff is just like,
Look, this doesn't even look like a weed high. This looks more like an LSD or other hallucinogenic.
I don't know what the hell she was on, but she's clearly on something, and that staffer has the expression of someone who isn't technically down for this, but they feel obligated to put up with it anyway. That is not someone who looks happy to be there. That or the pissed at the camera person. It's really hard to say.
Looks like girl on the floor looks like she's gonna murder her.
Murder someone.
Murder someone with a smile on their face.
Yeah.
Froman, aren't you supposed to read the chat?
I can go through it right now. Joker says fried egg titties.
Yep.
Going right up. Go on, Froman.
Okay. Fun fact: the Iron Cross. Fun fact trademark. The Iron Cross dates back to the Templars.
Not the Iron Cross, your tits.
Notably,
my
the
tits?
tattoo we're shown does not show this Iron Cross, but they use this one anyway.
I know, right?
Steam. If you want a private show, all you have to do is ask.
No, the chat's asking for it.
For mine? Okay. Where?
No. I will force to put the camera back on one of the others who are not likely to lift their shirt at anyone. Speaking of,
Okay, everyone,
as
let's
chat
do
manager,
this.
is anything else going on in the chat that I should be aware of?
Right now, you got a few. Looks like one or two people just joined. Killing joke is that is an insult to the fried eggs nailed to the board. Assassin of the Grey said that. A lot of people saying hi to memes, even though he's gone now. Oh, Lightning, I guess, says that they would pay good money for a private show. How much are we talking?
Memes is back.
What?
Apparently.
Oh, speak of the devil and he shall appear.
Apparently you left and came back. I assume technical difficulties, or are you trying to send me a message? Look, just be blunt about this. I'm not very observant.
Oh, I'm assuming for the technicalities here, somebody is trying to get into the back end of my PC. Arketer, did you upload a 978 virus to my camera?
No.
Every time I start to say something, is it just like, memes is gone?
Look, if you're being targeted, it's not by us. I can assure you of that much. Whether you believe me or not is up to you. But we've got bigger concerns here.
Joker is trying to fire me and is currently booing me, which I just thank you so much, sir. I appreciate it all.
I have no strong opinion one way or the other about this.
I fully agree with Joker. You're fired.
Okay,
And
more time.
Gray, I have to say that I'm impressed with Gray's tactical restraint, being that he is biased as the competing other chat manager type person. That's very
I want to stay
responsible.
polite, right? You know,
And I do appreciate that
Well,
thinking ahead.
I get fired from chat management. I just get to bother Steam more, so.
See, no, Froman, you're making a mistake here. You're actually making a case for me to fire you so you'll annoy Steam more.
Oh, you can get rid of me if you tried.
You can become an independent contractor.
I know. With the chat manager was like a couple months ago. I think Gray wins.
Yes.
We should get back to.
That's good because I'm sorry, the
Yes,
British
yes,
need to win.
back-
We've not
back
had
to
one in a fucking while.
Say, friends, I think we've addressed this
Oh,
topic enough. I know people
so-
have been locked out of Twitter accounts trying to address this congresswoman's plight.
Ark, not to make you jealous, but apparently a private show for me goes somewhere between 1 to 10K.
You know, you
a
say that,
minute?
but come back to me when someone's actually paid the price.
Good 6K, that's like an even ground, I think.
Look, if you get that money, then yes, you will have proven you command a higher price.
Dude, that's good because most of Pornhub's typically between $5 to $15 a minute. Gold, sorry.
Let's see.
Probably not $15 then if it's just gold. What, I don't know. What is the conversion of gold to cash on Pornhub?
Oh no,
I
it's
assume
like,
you
it's
know
like Twitch
memes.
money. I think we've been through this before, and I'm still not sure.
I'm not on there much.
Look, I'm just glad that one of the things you can't do is buy side quest
Ray has a
attacks
skunk.
with Pornhub Gold.
Wait, what?
That's
Yeah.
adorable. It's a big skunk. It's got a striped tail.
I found
Not a
this
skunk.
entire My
It's a
Little
spaniel.
I'm
found
pretty
My
sure
Little
that's...
Pony series on Pornhub once.
Timberwolf, I believe, is here.
Yep.
It's just LT,
Yes, I am.
yeah.
Oh, welcome, Lieutenant Timberwolf.
I guess I can show my face, maybe.
It's up to you.
Please
It's
don't.
not obligatory. I see. I swear to God. Look,
We've
you're
been
actually...
bamboozled. This is not his face at all.
I'm impressed. You're actually incredibly legible for that. I wouldn't have guessed you were wearing a mask.
Wait, are you the offspring of Captain America and Thanos?
More like Captain America and Ghost Rider, but yes.
Yeah, I was thinking Ghost Rider more.
Touche.
Captain Ghost Rider.
Captain Ghost America. He's not running yet.
There was what they call that? That was like Captain Supreme or something that they did.
Captain Supreme.
Oh, he's
It was-
Captain Marvel.
They linked like Thor, Doctor Strange, Captain America, and somebody else all in like one thing.
Why don't we have
That'd
a
be
Storm
interesting.
origin story?
You mean a Storm
X-Men
origin
Storm?
Yeah,
film? I
yeah,
don't-
no, because we had, what was it, Jean Grey with the Phoenix and stuff. Why not Storm? I always like Storm.
No, that would have been better than Phoenix, because the entire Phoenix storyline, in my opinion, is just the absolute worst they could have possibly chosen for any reason, because it's the worst in the comics as it is! But, we need to choose another article quickly, because right now with this swastika on my stream, it's probably just counting the minutes until something goes horribly wrong.
You know what's
Adorable pet
great?
gray.
That cross is also the Georgian cross, and they have like a
Well,
lot of...
now that
I'm
Joker's
pretty
in
sure
there,
it's not the
Florida
Jordan
Man.
Cross isn't the one with the Nazi swastika in it. But in
Yeah.
any case,
But what I'm trying to say is that's like the Georgian cross has actually got some really cool history behind it. But if you ever bring up an SJW, the first thing you're going to say, Nazi stuff.
Yeah, no, now that Killing Joker's in the chat, we should get some Florida Man just for him.
I thought I almost broke it. Oh, man.
agreed. But suffice to say,
Stop
Well,
dying,
yeah.
Steam.
things aren't broken,
Not
hypothetically
dying, I
speaking.
just thought I broke a really expensive piece of technology I own.
Right, the Babylon Bee has reported that Hillary Clinton accidentally posts condolences for Tulsi Gabbard's suicide one day early, which hasn't happened yet, but the bee might be prophetic. The stonk market, I have no idea what the hell they're actually about, reports that a naked Vaseline-covered Florida man streaks through a mall and takes a dump in a cash register. I'm skeptical this is legitimate, coming from something called the stonk market.
Well, I'm sure it's a highly credible source. We would need Joker and possibly 2 other sources to verify that.
That could be welcome. Certainly, the picture does present a face you would think capable.
Oh. What happened to Joker? They give him a cell phone from frickin' jail? Dude, I want to go to jail in Florida. Not really, but...
That man has the greatest face on him. Like, it is the most 2-year-old. I've done something and everyone knows.
He's definitely got that I'm going to shit in a cash register face, doesn't he?
Ah,
Well, in this
See-
case, it would be I've already shit in a cash register face.
Hold on, is he running for Congress?
don't know.
Oh. Well, he's getting publicity.
I'll be honest, I need to actually get a confirmed source on this, because the stonk market, adorable as their name is, without a source on this, this is the sort of thing that might be pissing me off. If they're presenting a satire piece as legitimate, is beyond insane when you're talking about Florida Man, because whatever they made up out of the guy, there's a pretty good chance we could find a legitimate article of someone doing the exact same damn thing or close enough to it.
Well, hold on, Arketer. Since Florida Man is within just our cultural vein right now, and so many folks are making fun of Florida men, you see this going on, and I mean, we seem to be clicking on a lot of these articles, and if we're in the clickonomy and clicks equal money, it's not like anybody would ever, I don't know, maybe get a little creative and do a little fan fiction of Florida Man and say, news?
It's possible, although I don't... Look, hypothetically, I'll assume that...
So it does seem to be fake, from what I'm seeing.
Yeah, because I feel like I've seen that mugshot someplace else before.
I ran across a
Because
similar story.
the mugshot is from the Smoking Gun, where it just has a database of mugshots. But still, that beautiful face.
We'll agree right now, this is an absolutely beautiful mugshot that could tell any number of stories very similar to the one it's claiming to represent. But I do get annoyed whenever presented with satire pieces that are ultimately indistinguishable from reality. Because
So the skunk market is reporting.
I don't trust the stonk market. Let's move on. How about something that should be parody but isn't? STDs are sexist and women are the losers. Here's why by Sandy Lamotte, CNN.
I mean, typically, usually whoever's catching and everything, you do usually bear the brunt of it.
Whoever catches STD is bearing the brunt of the STD. Yes, that is true. But claiming the
I
women are the
guess-
losers, I think
guess
anyone who
men-
catches them are tending to be the losers.
I guess men are just invincible to syphilis.
Yes, what
Damn
great
straight.
news that we men are all apparently immune to STDs. Those poor women.
No. You want to practice proper protection, so that's why, like, when I went down to P-Town, like on Labor Day weekend with one of my best friends, we went down there because his dad was a chiropractor, and apparently down there's a very strong LGBTQ community, and there's only one chiropractor on the island, so he's considering going down there. So when I went down there, we ended up checking in, and they actually gave us complimentary condoms, mints, and stuff like that there. And then when we went down there because we wanted to like go to the beach and see like the town, so we went down there, and the gentleman was like, "All right, so I would recommend that a lot of folks, some of them, they may go this way, but for you guys, I'd say you should go over here." And we're like, "Oh, cool." And as we're walking along, like, "Oh, what was he assuming?" But I mean, it was a very nice place. It was one of the few places where I like 30 dudes at a bar, kind of just hooting and hollering. I'm like, "Oh, is this what it feels like to be treated like an object?" I mean, I was okay with it, but then again, it's like, all right, I'm like a 6 foot, 220-pound dude, so I'm like, I'm not really worried, but I can see how that can be intimidating.
America's in the middle of an epidemic of sexually transmitted infections, and when it comes to heterosexual transmission, it's hitting women the hardest.
Thanks, California.
Why is that? Well, probably because you've completely eliminated all homosexual transmission.
Well,
And also
You know-
the other half of the gender. Because strictly speaking, it's hitting women the hardest. If they're catching the STDs, they're catching the STDs from the other half. We're talking heterosexual transmission, which means that the STDs are rather necessity hitting everyone.
you know, you could argue that this is like a statistical anomaly, such as teenage lesbians are more likely to get pregnant than straight lesbians.
This is a very good point. But simply put, because, quote, STDs are biologically and psychosocially sexist at all levels, said Dr. Hunter Hansfeld, a complete fucking quack, a professor emeritus of medicine at University of Washington Center for AIDS and STDs, who has studied sexual transmitted diseases for 40 years. Having bear the largest burden of these diseases, agreed Dr. Edward Hook, co-director of the Center for Social Medicine and Sexually Transmitted Diseases at the University of Alabama, Birmingham. Wow, what striking news, everyone! I think we should all come together and tell STDs to stop being so sexist.
For a second,
I am not at all surprised it came from Alabama.
so for a second there, I thought that said bare women.
Look, I ain't done shit, and you can't prove it.
What?
I mean, Florida did just have that HIV serial attacker, I guess.
You
No, they
you would
chose the
call it.
wrong state for that. Should go to California. It was legal there.
That was an episode of SVU
Oh, yeah.
as well.
California, it is legal to commit biological warfare on each other, and it's fantastic.
It's a misdemeanor.
Yeah, but don't want to punish anyone too severely for infecting someone with a terminal illness.
Right after that happened, I noticed on YouTube there was a banner ad for a apparent cure. Well, not a cure, but a treatment that basically more or less suppresses all the immunosuppression.
Here's the thing about a lot of things. So a lot of women complain about getting a yeast infection, basically a thrush, and some of them act like it's the end of the world. And I always think, are you fucking retarded? Just go to the pharmacist and get some cream, you stupid bitch.
It can be embarrassing, and a lot of folks get stressed out about that.
You add some flour
Big
and stuff like
No,
that. And,
Roman.
you bake bread.
No, bad Broman.
Did you know that pizza's a bread?
You masturbated a little too hard, or you had sex, you had a bit of too much sex, or you were dehydrated or something. Like, you can literally get yeast infection just by dehydration, and women act like, oh no, it's my life, it's over. It's like, just fucking stick some cream up there, you'll be good.
I thought you were
I
supposed to
agree.
get
They should
cranberry
stick some
juice.
cream up there.
I thought cranberry juice was supposed to help. I heard it was a treatment.
No, that's urinary tract infection.
Oh, my apologies.
I just want to stress how incredibly baffling that a professional an educated individual, said STDs are biologically and psychosocially sexist at all levels. So
Trust me, just
STDs
'cause they're
apparently have
university
a
doesn't make them
big
educated.
hate on for snatches.
Look, this is just a case of meteor hits Earth, women most affected.
Pretty
No, that was
much.
over in Russia.
Are you okay, Steam?
Well, she probably got the yeast infection from going and
Let there be vegana red.
Well, be careful of public.
God
toilets.
damn it, Gray, I already stopped foaming.
Look, I want to stress right now that, they talk about this, but I for one, am just incensed they are not addressing the real elephant in the room. How incredibly sexist prostate cancer is.
My God, you've got a clone.
Prostate cancer is so sexist.
Son?
Daddy?
Son?
Grandpa?
Daddy.
Grandpa, more likely.
Grandpa?
I mean, there is this story that was going around.
Son, are you
It's so-
okay?
It's Stone Cold with
Uh,
glasses and a marker.
So,
Daddy, is this my grandpa?
Wait, would that make it my great
I made a point to put you on screen, Joe, because clearly you put some special effort in this one, and I think
I'm no
everyone really
joker.
needs to appreciate what you've done here.
I'm not Joker. I'm your father, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, we don't feel sure on that one. I don't speak in terms of
Listen up,
knowledge.
Junior. Listen up, Junior. I know what you've been doing, and you best stop it. You'll go blind.
oh.
He knows firsthand.
There's only one thing to do now. I don't know what it is.
Oh, this is the guy that raised him in the test tube from the clone.
Oh,
You're damn right he's a test tube, baby. Look at
No
his
one's.
head.
he did provide the sample.
I will grant those are very nice sunglasses, but also
We found the brains behind the operation.
no. Hold on a second.
Big internet poppy.
I'm looking at this
I just-
objectively, and I have to say that, strictly speaking, compared to my actual father, this is technically an upgrade. I mean, maybe not as
Because he's
successful
dead.
financially, and maybe not quite as good looking, but still.
Listen. Your mother. I don't know where I was going with that one.
Maybe
worried
watching
about
this,
you.
so
Your mother.
you could.
Hey, oh. Hey, honey, listen. I'll be home for dinner shortly. Keep the rhubarb pie. It makes me gassy. So you keep that in the microwave, okay, honey?
Okay,
Uh,
darling.
Assassin of the Grey says, remember, breast cancer is sexist, but prostate cancer is social justice.
Prostate cancer is sexist. Breast cancer can affect men too, you know.
Isn't
Yeah.
that what the male
As
G-spot
often.
is?
I've never heard of a
30%
woman
of the
getting
cases-
prostate cancer. Have you?
Oh,
30% of the cases is male breast cancer.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just wait a week. Twitter's gonna turn into a shit show when it comes to Movember.
What do you mean
Oh, yeah.
turn into?
Although I'm very pleased to see that the
more.
Killing Joker has actually gone a step farther by preparing for November by just drawing one on.
Damn right.
I am going to participate in No Shave November, which is going to be interesting because, like, in a month, I'm going to grow a better beard than Ark will.
wait. Is that,
Oh,
hold on. Wait.
Blade has been thrown.
Bro, man.
No.
Get over my get
Joker, are you doing beard discrimination? Are you beardo appropriating right now with that marker?
it's cultural appropriation.
Is
Oh,
it?
you
Damn
people-
right.
you people got absolutely
I-
nothing
I-
on me. I have the best beard out of all of you.
I know I've seen it, honey. It starts
Yeah.
in the front and it ends in the back. Listen,
The curtains do match the drapes.
Oh,
friends,
I put up
friends-
drapes earlier.
You clearly got her.
Friends.
If this was a side quest episode, I would have to take at least 2 health points away from Steam just now.
wait till tomorrow. You're going to be
Well-
dying all over the damn place. I'm going to make sure of it.
The Steam's beard costs like $5.99 in the shop.
Is that a minute?
Is that a joke?
Yes.
Well, that's a joker.
That was bad. That was terrible. That was no. He's fired.
Correct,
You're fired from
Thank you.
side quest.
We need to give him a pass because my friend puts her eyebrows on like that on occasionally. So I'm sorry. I have to be consistent.
What,
My
in the
apologies.
back and in the front?
Oh no, on top.
Oh,
On top of what?
The two of them.
Tomorrow.
On top of two? Where
Oh.
are you going with this?
Oh, into the
Why?
pools of the soul.
Clean your shirt.
What?
You're always wearing that shirt.
I do.
Probably stinks.
I like the shirt.
It was white originally. Now it's
Well,
yellow.
one is. Well, there's two shirts technically. It's a combo with the glasses. It's like a
Miss Steve is
three-piece
now
suit.
dead.
That's your gimmick.
She will be resurrected
let's
in
be
2
fair,
minutes,
we have
according
Joker-
to
Joker does
Assassin's
not-
Grade.
Joker is not really up to the rigors of
she's the
wearing
lucky
dark
one.
lenses, constantly throwing off his color perception. I have spent a lot of time wearing these. I know how to tell, but from Joker's perspective, it's all yellow, and he just simply can't tell.
Hey, I
Let's be
bought
fair.
two.
I
I
oh,
bought
that's
two.
amazing. He's
Oh,
Cyclops.
everything's red.
Oh, we
Oh
get.
look! Now look at this! Apparently, Memes is now wearing a red shirt. Wow!
Oh,
Oh, wait a minute. She's wearing my colors, black and red. She's culturally appropriating me. So take it all off, Steam.
oh! I didn't know you
He's
were.
You
a
heard
redneck.
the man.
My
Bye.
apologies.
Steam's not. Steam's
No,
not
don't
there.
infringe upon redneck culture, dude. Those are proud people.
I can take it all off if you want.
No,
You need to
Froman.
spend
No,
it.
you
No-
keep
nobody's
it the fuck
asking for
on.
Protect Froman. Start with the camera, and then continue.
Oh, Jesus.
Yes.
Oh, I time
Please.
tab.
Take off the
Arc
camera
stroke.
first, and then you
Right.
get as naked as you damn well like. But not right now. You've got the chat managed. Speaking of, Fruman, what is the
What
chat
is-
saying at this latest development? Oh,
Well,
God, allow you to Steam.
Am I part of
There's
the?
my
am I
wife.
part of the Cool Kids Club now?
I love it. That's it, baby.
Okay.
Thank you, Hanson.
Lightning, I guess, says I've already got a better beard than Ark, and I'm not even 18.
Oh my God! Did you hear Froman when he saw your glasses? He goes, "Oof." Yeah, I think he.
Oh my!
No, you didn't do. Oh my! You went. Oof. I mean, like
He loves
he went,
shiny
"Ooh."
things.
Steam is
I am
already Fruman's
Oh,
husbando.
Dude, shiny.
he's
It's
got a
just a-
shiny thing down there.
We are already married.
No, we're not. Roman
Meant
is
to
the
be.
conqueror.
Meant
Look,
to
it's on
be.
the internet, it
Meant
must
to
be true.
be.
Hey,
Hey.
oh,
I'm not married. I'm not married to anyone.
Too late. The relationship has been memed into existence.
It's true.
Fuck you.
exactly.
That's right,
Hey,
everyone.
you got a beard too. Look at it; it connects. Look at him. He's got a
Hey.
beard that connects. You're terrible.
Me? Yeah.
Yes, you got
Yeah.
a beard that connects.
Yep.
See?
Yep.
You
Yep.
should be
Sensible
ashamed.
might very well have a
Your
beard that connects
boss.
too.
Your
Well,
your boss has a beard that connects. You're awful.
No, don't make fun of Captain Grayskull.
Ah, my kill.
Are you on fire?
Captain Grace.
Almost.
Okay.
That's
I was gonna call you
Orla
Scooby
Seraph
for a second.
says,
They make a phone for that. Sorry.
Orla Seraph says that they have blinded themselves.
it blinded them.
By the light.
See, I like I said, I have not done my private show.
You charge too much,
Yeah,
man.
but she was
That's a
being
lot.
preemptive.
No. I they made the price, not me.
It's free admission. Nobody enters.
Again, you
What
come
was
back
the
to us,
power
Fruman, when
tree?
they actually cough up. Just look at
At
one.
the,
These
at the
STDs are
finale,
sexist.
at the finale, he takes a bath in ramen. Don't look at me like that.
Oh, I have ramen. Thank you.
Any more
I see
updates?
you looking at me like that, Junior. And don't give me the back ass, and don't give me your eyes either. I'll knock them out of your head.
Well, you've already knocked his smell out.
He shouldn't smile.
No, smell.
His
His sense
smell,
of smell.
He can't smell anymore.
yeah. Let me fart in your face again, Junior. See if
Look,
that works.
this is one of the reasons why you're not going to see me in real space with most of these individuals. I don't know if they actually do smell as they look, but I'm also
Yes,
not
you
in a rush
will.
to find out.
Yes, you will.
I'm
There
real
mu-
with me at one point.
Oh yeah.
No,
You know it, honey.
Well, I mean, you could fart in a jar and mail it to him. Oh god, that's going to become a thing now, isn't it?
Hi, babe.
No one has my address, I'll have you know, and I'm absolutely not encouraged to provide it now. What seems...
Well, on SideQuest, there might be a live get-together. And then guess what? I'm going to fart on Ark's pillow and give him pink eye.
You just need to
You
be
hear
like
that,
within a
son?
mile of his pillow, Joker.
Strictly speaking, I am committed to turn up at any sort of side quest gathering, which is...
mean, to be fair, there is a lot. That is a lot nicer than what I would do to Arketer if he went to my facility.
Well, we already know what everything you would do to him.
It's true.
Oh yeah.
And this is one of the reasons why you will never see me in a facility. I went to her location once, and I am still filled with regret. I learned from my mistakes. That's never happening again. No matter how many episodes of Bill Nye Saves the World they photoshopped me into.
I always preferred Beekman.
Still
where's
the
my
best
taser?
orgasm of my life, baby.
Oh, Beekman had a rat. His name was Lester.
Hey, honey, you want to
Man,
use the
lied.
shock collar on me?
Oh, yeah.
He's still got the shot collar.
She doesn't want to use the shock
Yeah.
collar on you, Joker. She wants you to use the shock collar on her. I learned this the hard way.
Hey,
It's true.
I'm
Steam
up.
is the sub.
Did you learn it the hard way or the rock hard way, Arketer?
Oh, Steam subbed to me.
No,
Thank you.
because I wasn't aroused in the slightest.
I'll turn it into a G-string.
That would be how Steam likes it.
Just don't cross the streams.
Oh, she'll
Don't
be
cross the
pissing
steams.
afterwards.
Don't worry.
I get the
Thank God
impression.
it's battery operated.
Well, it's got ammonia in it.
Don't worry. Shortly, I'll be able to cross over to other people's streams. Don't worry.
Don't cross the streams, goddammit.
Recharge your
I
proton
will.
pack.
I will. I'm getting the technology to do it soon. Once, you know.
Are you buying a Shiwi?
Well, you got to be careful. Sometimes very surprising. Like with XX Mrs. memes, at one point, she didn't want me to buy her a sex toy, so then she bought her sex toy. And when she got her vibrator in the mail, she was pulling the Hitachi out, and then all of a sudden she screamed and jumped in my arms. Was like, ah, because it started vibrating. She wasn't expecting it. She also didn't believe in giraffes.
Yeah, I think I have a similar story regarding
Why do you have
platypi,
people
but
around you, son? Why? I thought I taught you better. You ignoramus.
You taught him math.
Joker, you've taught me a
No,
lot of
no.
things, but this isn't one of them.
Call me daddy.
No!
Oh god. Oh
I
god.
refuse.
I
Please.
am
Oh,
your
you daddy.
father.
Okay, granddaddy.
I'm not
Daddy
buying
Joker.
that until the DNA test comes back.
Oh my.
And then
Wait, I
also
thought you were-
higher that you'll be more Native American than Warren. But still
No.
not my dad.
My.
No, you were in a test tube, so you'd already have the preliminary results, unless they were tampered with.
Look,
Actually, it wasn't a test tube. It was a dirty condom. We kept them in for 12 months. We overcooked them.
Oh god. Oh, no.
Jeez.
They're not
And then
that
we-
bad when you find them.
Yeah, but we had it in a lava lamp. That's all we had.
I like lava lamps, but they may be
Yeah.
ruined now.
I
Yeah,
don't
they
know.
are. We ruined that one. We kept him in. Ugh.
you know, if we run the story, now that's a rags to riches story for you. How many other people can
Silent.
claim to have been
Look,
incubated
I'm
in a lava
getting better.
lamp and still
I'm
ascended to
getting
form
better.
their own? Never mind.
I actually can't
Yeah,
own a
never
lava
mind.
lamp because every time I got near a lava lamp, it always hypnotizes me, and then I realize an hour has passed. I don't know why.
It makes me feel
Flashbacks.
glubby.
So you're saying I need to incorporate a lava lamp into the set?
No,
Yes.
I'm
Yes.
fairly certain. Wait,
because
Steam is big.
can be avoided by me.
Look behind Gray.
Say,
So
fans of
Let me-
Arkham
let me-
Labs and
let me-
Director
let me-
Arkham Live, do you have any footage of an hour-long
That's
length
Bob.
footage of a lava lamp going up and down and bubbling? Oh, hey,
Just
look,
cut
we
that
got a
and flip
volunteer.
it.
Right there.
So
Yes.
Lava lamp.
here's what I've learned from this experience. Steam is a big titty moth GF who needs the lamp.
I'd heard as much.
Gray, I
Yes.
will find some way to reimburse you for an hour of lava lamp footage. Ideally on a green screen background, but I'll work with whatever you've got for me.
This camera's. What the hell's going on here? Oh, no. There we go. Look at the lava lamp. There we are.
There we go. Well, Steam's out for the remainder of the stream. That's great.
Victory is mine. I did it. I did it all.
No, Joker got me out of it.
Ah, fuck me.
You will.
No!
The lava lamp doesn't always work.
I mean, Steam can.
Maybe because it's not red, it's not the color of the blood. She's
No, it's the power of my sexuality.
Yeah,
I have
just keep
that
telling
animal
yourself that.
attraction. Yeah, I know. I try to. It keeps me happy.
Shelfin says, "Hey, sexy, maybe she wants your lava lamp. She wants your lava lamp."
I like lamps.
It's an acorn.
I love lamp.
It looks like somebody glued an acorn to my bottom torso.
Do you have legs?
Well, as long as it still functions.
I just think Art inherited that.
The
Yeah, you
lamp?
can claim that, but I'm not going to be putting anything on display to countermand it. It's just not true.
Oh, great. Have you tried rubbing the lamp?
Look, we've got 5 minutes
No, because it's
remaining.
fucking
No,
hot.
he's gonna
It's
be
fucking hot.
rubbing. Now, what kind of stream you running here, Arky? You're
Something
rubbing
along
lamps on
those-
the damn stream.
I mean,
And
this
you,
bit comes
you got
off.
broads going, oh, let me look at that lamp bubbling. What?
You know,
Oh my God,
something
it's a
along those-
dildo.
Look, I'm going to take
Along
a
those
quick
lines
moment
is
to read the
how,
titles of all the articles that we're not going to have the time to get through because look at what you all chose to do instead.
Yep.
Metro reports that clapping has been banned at Oxford University to stop people being triggered. This is not the first time they did it. They once banned clapping at dances because that was too triggering. They also banned dancing and demanded
Yeah.
jazz hands instead.
Jazz
Yes.
hands. Yeah. Look at yeah.
Some good news.
That's terrible jazz hands.
Some flawed but good news is that in regards to the Save James case, the poor bastard who's being just about forcibly transitioned by his mom, Texas Attorney General calls for a child abuse investigation to mother of transitioning son. However, that's just a call for investigation, not an actual investigation, so, don't applaud it quite yet, but it's a good sign that at least it's being noticed, because forcing a small boy to become a small girl in Texas, of all places, is just an absolute farce.
That's what happened to you. We transitioned you from a girl to a boy, son.
Well, that explains his femininity.
That explains his genitals too.
It explains his
True.
ability to tassel dance.
No,
Yeah, and keep a conversation going too.
I'm not sure if I felt his ass or his, but I
Yeah, he does walk with a switch. If you never noticed.
Botched assassination plot sees Chinese hitmen wheel and deal their way to prison. This is because each of the hitmen subcontracted the hit until the final one decided it was just more affordable to inform the victim.
Yeah, you're
would
just
be?
burning through these old articles, aren't you?
Apparently, there are more male than female
Moving
specimens in
on
natural
from
history
that.
collections because I guess that's sexism. Better to kill males, I suppose.
Aren't you,
officials-
Lucy?
Fox News reports that British officials create a 41-mile detour for a 65-foot-long road. Closure.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
The Atlantic wants everyone to know that only cowards don't get ratioed.
No, only fucking idiots get ratioed.
What is this ratioed?
Oh, someone explain this to the
It's
boomer.
Shakespeare, the character Horatio?
Yes.
That, but Twitter.
Well, that's the worst explanation yet. Quite the
That
same
is
is
pretty
when
good.
someone says something
Shut up.
stupid on Twitter, but gets more retweets and comments than they get likes.
Oh, okay. I get it now.
Oh, that's what it is.
The ratio of retweets and likes.
I get it.
Oh.
It's
What's
the difference
good?
between saying, I agree with this person, and look what this dumbass said.
Yeah, it's more looking like, hey, look at this idiot.
Pretty much.
Look at this idiot over here.
That's what I used Twitter.
pretty much the only reason Arketer has Twitter.
Oh, that's how people destroy each other on the internet.
And finally, some news that's been making a lot of rounds. Bed Bath & Beyond pulls black pumpkins over black face complaint because apparently they feel
What?
that black people look like this.
Naturally, they
How is that
they
racist?
they're out of their gourd.
Oh fuck.
Well, they're insane. but
Oh,
I
God. Oh, my God.
They're insane.
How many-
Personally, my personal
Boo this man! Boo him!
turnip jack-o'-lantern.
Oh.
The original jack-o'-lantern, the turnip jack-o'-lantern, because it looks horrifying, like it's supposed to.
If you paint the jack-o'-lantern black, is that a hate crime?
No,
Yes.
it says
Oh.
Mammy.
How dare you? I mean, it's incredibly offensive to all sentient ambulatory pumpkins everywhere, covering up their natural hue.
So
Mammy!
Are we just going to
Eric-
ban the color
Eric-
black? Is nighttime racist now because that's when there's mostly black?
Look, if they
Eric
keep
Pug
this
said-
stupid, if they keep this idiocy up, they're going to ban black people from being racist.
Black people are now racist. We can't. We can't
Look,
have any more
they're
black.
all in blackface. It's unacceptable.
Black pumpkin lives matter.
Wait, does this make pumpkin spice racist?
yes,
Yeah, because it can't be in a black cup because
So-
you can't see it at night. They have to be smiling and open their eyes to see him at night.
but do black pumpkin lives matter? Does this mean that black pumpkins get stomped and more often than non-black pumpkins?
Yeah, but more black pumpkins tend to do it to other black pumpkins. That's the thing. Nobody tells
It's
you that
true.
statistic, do they?
Well, I mean, if you paint your pumpkins black, the animals won't come and eat those ones. They'll eat the orange ones.
Yeah.
Oh, we can have more President
great.
Trump pumpkins.
Okay,
Yeah.
Oh my god! Boom! There we go.
Go.
Orange bad man,
Cheeto
pumpkins
pumpkin.
orange. We should be
These
seeing a
pumpkins
lot of
are
Trump
just
pumpkins this year.
fantastic.
Why aren't
Okay,
we
what's
seeing
more
all
racist?
that?
What's more racist, the Trump pumpkin or blackface pumpkin? Have
That's
a
not
That means
racist.
you're
I
a
mean,
conservative.
orange bad man,
That
orange
means you're a
pumpkin, orange man.
You out.
Wait, so who's more racist, Trump or Trudeau?
I
Trudeau.
got it. Eureka! I have it.
Now,
Oh,
He
thanks for
has
that.
it. He has it.
Okay, well,
I got
What do
it.
you have?
I got
Loaded
it.
in his diaper.
All the natural pumpkins, the orange pumpkins, are Trump pumpkins. So whoever's got a pumpkin in front of their house, they're Trump supporters, and you have to destroy the house.
okay, so
the Smashing
everyone
Pumpkins
on
were
Halloween-
anti-Trump before Trump was a thing.
Ooh,
Wait,
there
wait.
it is. There it is. Illuminati confirmed.
So
They were
They're
trying to
breaking
warn
the
us.
conditioning.
if the pumpkins are
Wake
painted
up!
black, does that justify transracialism? And by taking these down, it is denying these trans black
Okay.
people's identity.
We are out of time, and I'm going to stop this here before things get any more out of hand.
This is getting good.
Pumpkins
It's
are
just
back
getting
to
good,
sports.
son. What are you doing?
Oh,
We
come
need
on,
to
we
get
can
rid
go
of
on for another 2 hours.
Oh dear.
We're not scheduled for the 2 hours, but look, we'll be back next Wednesday to discuss this further if anyone actually remembers by then.
hang on, I need to do something.
Do you?
Oh my.
Yeah. Hey, son. Fuck you.
Back at you.
Eat shit and leave you headless.
We're all going to hell.
Most likely.
Well, that depends
No,
on
but
hell
it's a
existing.
deal.
If
But
hell
hey.
exists, then God exists, then the whole lot of people are also going to burn, and it's all a huge sticky wicket. So no one should be certain on.
Well, I mean, we can all party together down there, I guess.
Okay, look, if
I got a boner.
if for any reason you haven't gotten enough of me, which are too bad, but if you're happy to be content with Arketer, we have Side Quest Sunday coming up, and before that, the monthly obligatory Frenemies Forever, where I must endure Steam for another full hour, but exclusively.
Oh, hell yeah, Daddy.
Please.
One
It's going to be very interesting.
Please stay
Oh my
tuned.
God.
If you're in the market for Direwolf Media's weekend news roundup.
I gotta rub one out.
10:30 Eastern Standard
I
Time.
can get rid of that boner for you, Joker.
Oh, you already did. I got a soft on.
Get
Until
us out
next
of your
time,
arc.
Too bad it's
all
too small
sensory
for there to
progress
be a difference.
continues.
See you tomorrow, Daddy.
I need to get out of here. I'm
Turtle power.
It's the worst Daffy Duck impression